in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the SoDo district of Seattle. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This is DJ Reed returning. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Carson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I'm going to get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
On first down, Carson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2nd down and 8. Now it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's Wilson. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Ball of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Handoff comes to Montgomery. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Fields on 3rd down. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw, Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Justin Fields at quarterback gets the completion there. CD, what do you think the key is to stopping this talented former Buckeye?
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Rookie quarterbacks have to survive the initiation of the pressure of the NFL. Now, his athleticism can scare you a little bit because if he evades it, he can go a long way. But in the beginning, you want his eyes to go to the rush, not downfield. So bring those extra guys and see if he can handle it.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Fields now to throw. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
A gain of 7 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. To throw is Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the 2nd drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Going a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out and they get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like that.
Really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out and out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's Wilson to throw. Returning right back to Lockett. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. 3-3, a tight one after one on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and a yard. This is Carson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. They'll give this to Bell running right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, he got great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
Come on, QB, come on. Mike 51, Mike 51.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Carson again. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 10-3. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is Jakeem Grant. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Here's Fields. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Now Fields.
And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4.
Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
And I caught a quick glimpse of him before the ball was snapped, and there was something about his body language where you could tell early in this play he wasn't just thinking first down. He was thinking end zone, and he got there.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats. Montgomery.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Santos with the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Wilson. A screen to Bell. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Good call there on 1st down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest. And they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
They'll try the left side. Carson.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And this one is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Now a run with Montgomery. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Fields.
He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Fields to Kmet there for a Chicago first.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
Now it's Fields.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down, Bears.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the first carry for Brian Hill. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Here's Fields.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up fourth. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Khalil Mack, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Second and 21, a lot of ground to cover.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson over the middle, complete. It's Bell. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. They run it with Carson. Fights loose. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Right back to him on first down. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line. A Seahawk first down as Wilson finds Lockett. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Both these teams going through their final adjustments before heading back out of the locker room. Time for us to go back out to Lumen Field, where we rejoin Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Third quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On play action, Fields. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll go with Hill here on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Santos' kick is up and through, and that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So that's 3 field goals for him now, but heck, he's not even halfway to his career best of 7.
Seems like the 7 field goal games are the kind of games I always get assigned to in my other job. Let's hope for this offense's sake they can start cashing in on a few of these drives.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 30 big ones.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. He'll find his man. That's Freddie Swain. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Wilson. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A well-executed 22-yard gain. On 1st down, it's Carson. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam through the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Play action. It's Wilson.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will put them on top here in the third. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Rolling to his left. Man open is Robinson. And he is out of bounds, but not. Before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A give. This is Montgomery. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off play action, Fields. And left side here, it's Graham. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Montgomery. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Fields now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
70 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Roquan Smith, the Bears' leading tackler last year, up to make the play. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The Seahawks on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Now Wilson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And the Bears are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24. On the ground, it's Montgomery. Bulldozes past him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First down, Bears.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now Fields. And Graham on the ground. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They run. Montgomery. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
They all understand that even after that loss on 1st down, they've got a field goal attempt in their back pocket. But here on 2nd and goal, this is the time you take your shot at the end zone, I believe. Go ahead and go for the big shot right now, knowing you can always come back and kick a field goal on 4th down if you can't advance.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They try again with Montgomery. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bears have retaken the lead. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day 1 of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Carson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
2nd and 9. Here's Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Wilson. Shoves him away. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10.
Check 31. Check 31.
This is Carson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. Now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. That catch good for only a couple.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Fields on target to Mooney. First down, Chicago.
First down, Chicago.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Cohen. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Play action. It's Fields. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. It's a gain of 35.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And off comes to Montgomery. And he's brought down.
We play to win.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Now here's Hill. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
They do tack on the extra point as well, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wilson to throw. A screen to Bell. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put out one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Here's Wilson. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 26. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing now is Wilson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jimmy Moreland. And the Bears have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And say what you want about Lumen Field here in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league when you're on the road.
It's very hard. The fan support, off the charts. The way that they make noise and understand when to make noise, they understand the game as well as anyone. And how about what we get in our media packets when we start preparing for the game? They have it in their own stuff, right? The number of offsides penalties, false start penalties that they draw against the opposing team because of that fan support. And last but not least, they designed the stadium to keep the noise in, and it works.
But not in this one. They were able to somehow come in here and get that victory. So for the Bears, a win will come too late to save a losing season, but they do move to 6-9 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Seattle, it's a bad time of year to take a loss like this as they drop to 10-5. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions.
Coming to you live from Seattle, the Bears Den post-game report with your host and coach of the Bears, OMFL Bears. That's our CFM. Chicago Bears with a surprising victory over the Seattle Seahawks, 29-23. And let's cut to the highlights. First quarter, we can see the game was 3-3, back and forth. Coach Beal of Seattle. Well, play style the same as myself. For the first highlight, first quarter, Seattle. Russell Wilson to Tyler Lockett. Zone, just running through the zone. Big play. Sets up field goal. And let's see if we have any Bears highlight. Once again, we got Tyler Lockett, another 26-yard pass. Let's see what we got right here. Another zone? Was that the same play? Different play, just 26 yards through the zone. And we go to the second quarter highlight. First highlight, we have Chris Carson, TD. I guess we don't have it. But as you can see, Chris Carson, heavy dose of a running game. That's what you're going to get from Beal. And timely passing shots, short passes, middle passes, nothing deep. He will take his shots every now and then, surprise you. In this game, it was Beal called a good game. And let's see, we get the first Bears highlight. Let's see, we got a 2nd and 10, Justin Field pass to Allen Robinson, 53 yards. Short pass, short out. And Allen, a little bit more speed, he took it to the house. He got stopped by, I want to say, a safety Diggs. Just short at the 2-yard line. And David Montgomery runs it in. 1 yard, 2-yard TD over the left side. And dog in the background, puppies in his kennel. Let's see what we got. Next highlight will be the Bears with a sack of Russell Wilson. Let's see who gets this sack. It's the man himself, Khalil Mack. And let's see what we'll be playing behind this. Straight man-to-man defense. With a sack. See, you can play man, guys. You can play man defense. I think me and Bill both played a lot of man cover 2 in this game, cover 1. And Mac just did his thing, came around, swim move, up and under, sack Wilson. And next highlight is going to be Jimmy Graham. Let's see, Justin Fields, Jimmy Graham, 25 yards. Okay, let's see, what is this play? 25, where we hit him at? Crossing pattern. I mean, what were we out of? Okay. Out of the I-form. Starting tight end hurt. Commit. But the veteran Jimmy Graham, 13, 14-year vet, knows how to get open. Picks up a nice game. Is this where we threw the pick in the red zone? Nope. And settle for a field goal. And the beast, DK Metcalf, with a 30-yarder. So did he take that short? Nope. Just beat the man off the line. I mean, it was a fast. I mean, this happened fast. He just beat him off the line. Nothing he could do. I think we had a safety that wasn't playing cover 1. Well, that would have been a touchdown. That was man cover 2. And he hit DK on that drive for the touchdown. And no highlight on that. And let's see. Come back. Get the ball back. Allen Robinson. Get Allen Robinson on this play. I think this is the play outside of the, this is what we call outside of the numbers pass. Yes, we were outside of the numbers. We rolled outside of the numbers in this pass. This is an illegal play. Didn't mean to do it. It wasn't a rollout. Way outside of the numbers. So I take the hit for that. Try to get a warning for that. I don't know if he's going to submit it. Probably will. One play. But I don't know if this was a big play because I think I turned it over in the red zone. I think this is why I threw the interception. So he might turn over or he just might, who knows. But that was an illegal play. And this is what we call outside of the numbers. I'm assuming because it's such a gray area, but it wasn't a rollout. I intended to call a rollout on that one, but it wasn't a rollout. And he was way outside of the numbers. So I'm going to save this highlight and upload this video and show what outside of the numbers is. So then we came back in the red zone. No harm, no foul on that play, but it was. We threw the pick. Did not wait for the tight end to clear. I was going at Graham, but as you can see, I guess I got a little paranoid here. I didn't drop back. He did not drop back. Nope. If I had dropped back a little bit more, should have took the drop back. Should have dropped back more than 2 steps. Should have been a 5 step. And Graham would have been open if I had let him go did his route. Was throwing to Graham. Was not throwing to Mooney. Graham was going to come back on that corner. Did not work out. Yeah, he was going to come back. Go out. He was going to run that out. Because that was the end. Mooney, the other tight end, running the corner route. So that Graham had the option route. Did not let it clear. And we turned it over. Cannot turn it over on your 5-yard line. That's 3 points right there. And here we go, Bullard with a pick. Let's see. Hits the ball. I think that's no harm, no foul. So turnover back-to-back by both teams. Metcalf got him on one play. He comes back. And he gets Metcalf. Gets the pick. Back-to-back turnovers by both teams. Fields. Now this was inside the numbers. Now this is how you're supposed to do it. Roll out. We did not go too far outside the tackle, if we even did go outside the tackle box. So, and hit Jesse James. Is that Jesse James? Yep. Hit Jesse James on a nice corner route. Let me see what play that was. What were we in? Okay. Went single back. Get the quarterback on the move. Yep. Nice play. We 15-yard rush by Montgomery sets up a 6-yard touchdown by Montgomery. Wide open. The one time where I think this might have been our biggest run of the day. Might be. What would that have been? 6 yards. Tough defense on the inside by the Seahawks. Let's see. DK Metcalf, that's the guy. No highlight on that. I don't think we have a highlight. Nope, no highlight. And this is a nice little play we hit. Marquise Goodwin, single back, wide trips. Line gave us a time because that's a double move by the wide receiver and tight end. I mean, as you can see, we could have hit AR-12. He'd have been open. But you know who this is back here. Somehow Madden probably would have fucked us, so we waited on that double move by Goodwin, as you can see. Play action pass. And this is inside the numbers. And it's inside the pocket. Didn't roll out. It is a rollout pass. But we didn't roll out too far. And double move. Wide open because he's playing zone. And we did not throw it too far. We did not lead him on this. We had led him and it went out of bounds. Did he do it? Is that the double? Yeah, that's the double move on this. Let's see. Yep. That's the double move. In. Yep. Time. Zone. Because I guess he's getting back in his zone. Big play. Big play. Big play in the fourth quarter. Led to a fullback playing tight end because I think my tight end is hurt. And that's just normal. That's I forgot what the name of this play is, but it's a big single back play that you can audible down to goal line. So yeah, if we had audible down the goal line, fullback would have been in his right position. Yeah, because we got a tight end hurt because I think we had a tackle playing tight end, and we definitely wasn't going to throw it to his big ass. Let's see. This time we didn't throw a pick like we did in the last game down here. And we did get a better drop back. Yep, drop back. And somehow, why in the hell did this guy run right into the center? Because he should have had this sack. Look at this. So 3 guys, I don't know why, but 3 guys all coming down, crashing in on my backup center because my starting center got hurt in this game. Thank you, Madden, for this. And we have go-ahead touchdown by fullback. Robert Noel, former halfback. And, of course, Bill was going to make a run. It's offense, a nice little offense, nice little play call. Nothing too outrageous, nothing fancy, just getting the job done. Them the kind of guys you hate. They do nothing outrageous or fancy, and they just get the job done. Can't call it cheese. Just call the plays and run the plays. And this is a cover 3, and of course, I think this, yeah, and it's gonna lead that. Because he's going to run a streak. Is that's that fade. So we'll get open against cover 3. Bunch fade. It's some kind of fade out of bunch. We'll get open against cover 3. Hit tight. I think that's his tight end. Is that his tight end? Yeah, Everett is a tight end, I'm assuming. Yeah, tight end. And then, I think he went to try to hit Everett again. And my boy Jimmy Moreland comes up big with the pick. I think we call man cover 1. Yeah, cover 1. Because the safety did drop down. Jackson did drop down. Damn, he would have had a touchdown. Because this sorry SOB. Who is this? I don't even know who is in the game. Oh, Graham, that's right. We call that nickel. We call it down 2-3. What's that? Yep. Because we got our linebackers rushing. We sure did. We call, what's that dime with, dime 2-3-6. Yep. Wrong safety playing in at linebacker. Slow Graham. That would have been a touchdown if he had just held. But I guess he might have been predetermined where the ball was going to. And that was game. Picked by Jimmy Moreland. And we take the knee. Get the win. Doesn't help our draft. But we have no... We can't make the playoffs. And we don't have a first round pick, and this win did not really help us for our draft pick to go. Second and third round. That's we're looking to do some damage in the draft. But it's, I think, 5 or 6 and 9 is not helping us. But we cannot just sit down and play to lose. And we'll look at the stats, player stats, compare the quarterbacks. Fields did okay, 1 pick. Trying to limit our picks. It's 19, so 6 more picks. Trying to limit our picks to 25. 1 touchdown, 303 yards. Might have been his best output for the season. Russell Wilson, 20 for 28, 301 yards, 2 TDs, 2 picks. Montgomery and Carson, 17 carries. Montgomery, 105. No broken tackles. That don't sound right. 37. Look at it. Yeah, Carson was dealing. It's long, 14. Oh, we did have a long 21-yard run. Bell. Cone did something. We put him in and played him a little bit more, 7 yards to carry. But Bell had 7.6. Couldn't do nothing with him. Let's see, receiver-wise, DK was his top guy, 6 for 93, 2 TDs. What do you got here? DK Metcalf. Mid hurt tight end. We were going to our tight end. Hey, Rob. At the number skewed, but we'll take that 3 for 102. Good one. Big Mooney. You're not doing yourself any favors, buddy. Like, we're going to have to re-sign Rob. Blocking. I think we had it down. We didn't give up a sack. We gave up 2 sacks. Defensive wise, we'll check the Seahawks out. Didn't have any sacks. No sacks by the Seahawks. 1 interception. Tight end. Leading tackle, Jamal Adams. Diggs with free safety. For the Bears, we had sack Mack and Nichols. Tackle for losses, 1-1. Leading tackle, safety, Roquan. Goodness, these guys tackle. Oh, God, the tackle. And that should be the end of the Bears Den post game. And we thank you for showing up and coming, showing out and coming. For those that the Bears fan traveled to Seattle. Appreciate it. Next game is against the Giants. And probably have a episode of Bears Den later on this week. I'm out.